What's up, everybody? We got a fun one here tonight as we're doing 358 at Crandon Dirt Road. This is going to be a wild one. Don't go anywhere. I promise you, you've never seen anything like this before. This is going to be wild. The starting grid for heat race number 1, we have Matthew in the 888 starting first, Jared Powers starting second, Tyler starting third, David starting fourth, Joseph Brooks starting fifth, the Maniac starting sixth. Oh, he's running VR. This is going to be fun. And James Donahue starting seventh. Some of these guys haven't got practice. It's going to be interesting to see how they run this one out here tonight in this heat race. Everybody's going to make it as they're getting ready to go. Green flag racing. A few people didn't make it, so they're just going to line it up now. All right, 6 laps for the first heat race. Green flag is out. As these guys are getting on it, you got to watch for your nose to dig into that dirt as you jump over these jumps. Gonna be a wild one. Right now we got Jared Powers. He got some seat time. He's sitting up in first. David in second. Tyler in third. Joseph Brooks in fourth. The Maniac, he's running in fifth, but he's got a battle with James Donahue underneath, side by side coming out the turn. The Maniac gets to run out on the high side as he pulls away from James Brooks. Maniac's going to make this right-hand turn. This is definitely an odd turn. Oh, he doesn't have the right brake hooked up. Did not make that turn there. That definitely hurt him in the long run. That time by. Meanwhile, Jared Powers pulling away. Oh, we got the 31. He got all squirrely. Got turned around the back wrong way. He's going to get facing the right way. That 31 of David back pointing the right direction. The Maniac got around him. Donahue up to fourth. Brooks in third. Oh, Brooks has got some company with James Donahue in his rearview mirror. Oh, that's so fun to watch. I don't even know what to say as these guys are just bouncing around. Looks like David might have had it. No, David didn't have an issue. The Maniac needs to hook that right brake up. It's definitely affecting him around that right-hander. 3 laps to go. Jared Powers has got command of this one, but Tyler's trying to close it in. I should do gaps, huh? Tyler trying to grab it in. James Donahue, he got around Joseph Brooks for third. Joseph Brooks sitting in fourth. Can the Maniac catch him? Oh, Maniac off the track. 31 off the track of David. These guys are off track and on the off-road. How did the 31 of David hit that turn like that? That was freaking amazing. Maniac pulls away from him here. That's got to be a riot in freaking VR. Oh, and they're side by side as I pull away. The Maniac sideways and nosed into the wall. James Donahue in third. Tyler in second. Is he closing in on our leader? Jared seems to have a decent lead. This is freaking awesome. Jared Powers in first. Tyler in second. James Donahue trying to dig it in up to the second spot. I don't think he's got time to make it there. As they're coming around for the final lap. White flag to the leader. Jared Powers got to make no mistakes. Easier said than done in this one. The Maniac gets turned around again. We're going back up to the lead. We're going to see if our leader can make it one clean lap this time by. Jared Powers coming around the track. He's going to get the checkered flag if he can keep this up. He's got 2 more turns. One big turn here. Down the straightaway, a hard, very difficult right-hander coming up. Oh, and he's going to cross the line first. Jared Powers takes the victory in heat number 1. Tyler Carter in second. James Donahue's going to bring it home third. Good run from the back of the pack for him. Joseph Brooks flopping through to finish off fourth. David is stuck up on the wall. As a Maniac is going to end up as a Maniac as the Maniac's going to bring it home 5th anyways. He needs to put that right front brake on, as he thought that might have been the best choice. Definitely a tough one for him there. Let's go to the second heat. Heat race number 2 coming up here in a second. That was wild, guys. That was freaking wild. So we got heat race. Heat race number 2 coming up. Hold on, guys. I got to shut this off if I want to pull people in for interviews. All right, let's go ahead and check out the grid for heat race number 2. We got Gary Green starting first, Jesse starting 6th. Nick Nowak, he should be fast here in the 3rd spot. Tom in 4th, James in 5th, and Logan starting 6th. Logan's good at these big blocks, but this is a whole different animal. Let's go ahead and bring in the Maniac now. Well, Maniac, that was a tough one there, as they're going green flag for heat race number 2. How was that in VR? Well, Maniac, that was a tough one. How was that in VR? I gotta know.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part.
I said, man, how was that in VR? That was definitely a tough one. You might want to hook up that right brake.
Yeah, I just couldn't get the car to rotate when I really needed it to. We were going to try to make some adjustments and swing for the fence, and hopefully we can get something figured out for the features.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a lot of fun, even though, I mean, you weren't battling for the lead. It definitely looked like a freaking riot.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a blast, so I'm thankful that these guys put it on. It's definitely
ooh, big contact back in the middle of the pack. Wow, that was wild. All right, buddy, I'll let you go set up your car for the next one.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Maniac, as it's been a while since he's been up in the booth, as these guys are battling it out for the 2nd position, beating and banging, is Gary Green. I don't think he got any practice, is driving away from the field. Gary Green. Oh, contact as the 98 against Logan gets turned around.
Sorry.
Logan and Tom together. These guys are going to get straightened back up.
Yeah.
Logan's going to pull away first. Tom's in the 6th spot as he's flopping around in that 13. He's got to get that one fixed up. Definitely not an easy ride as the 145 muscles the 11 of Jesse out the way. Definitely a wild one here tonight, guys. I promise you, you guys have never seen anything like this. We got to do more of this kind of stuff on the channel. This is freaking great. As James has that 2nd spot. We got a lot of Jameses in this one. Nick and Jesse side by side as Jesse got up next to him. Can Jesse put a move on him as he got into the back of Nick there? Side by side through this right-hander. Nick Nowak pulls away. Oh, Jesse almost rolls it. Logan back here. Oh, he can't get the handle of it. Logan pulls away. Yeah, this is definitely a riot. Actually, Bill's in this. Bill Sleep, Chris's dad. Logan trying to get this thing figured out as Tom. Tom's lagging in the back, and I forgot the tower. Sorry, guys. I'm slacking here today. So Gary Green way out front in that 920. Definitely has pulled away from the pack. Nick Nowak in that Hooters number 145 in 2nd with an intense battle with James as James is looking underneath. This is the battle for 2nd. Nick Nowak very fast in practice and all their practice sections is going to take that 2nd spot. Can he chase down Gary Green? There's not enough time. We're on the last lap. Gary Green in the lead. He's going to swoop around Cowboy Corner and down to the last turn and across the start-finish line right here. Gary Green's going to win heat race number 2. James took the spot. What happened to Nick? Oh, contact there as James got squirrely. Jesse got into him. Nick almost comes back to beat them both. It's going to be Jesse, Nick, James, Logan. Let's see if we can go figure out what exactly happened. That didn't show up on my thing. I was wondering what happened with Nick. Nick must have just got caught up. As Tom is going to go ahead and... Oh! I hope Tom's okay. What a ride Tom just took. Alright, guys. That was wild. Let's go over. Let's see who's over in the AMX series. Now, remember, guys, this is a joint thing with AMX. These guys put on a lot of cool races. They do Pro 2 lights, but they also do a street stock league just like this that comes up before their Pro 2 lights every Thursday night. You got to check these guys out if you want to run with these guys. They are a great group, freaking awesome racing. Don't miss out on that.
All right, Heat 4, or Heat 3. Heat 3. And thanks for joining again. Starts on the leader.
Let's go ahead and pull Nick in.
Starts on green. Starts on green.
Nick, James in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello?
Got a copy, Nick?
Yes, I do.
Man, what a run! What a run you had there coming up to the field. I guess you got tangled up a little bit, but man, James came over that jump and whoever it was in third railed right into him, and
11,
you almost got into him. But you almost made it past both of them there in the final corner. That was a wild race.
A very wild race. It was a lot of fun. These things are, you go off the jump wrong, you're out of control. They're a lot of fun. It's a lot of beating and banging, but it's all good. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's definitely right. You think you got a good chance in the feature tonight? You're going to be starting a little deep.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, Gary's fast today, and Anthony's always fast. So if I can get a couple good bounces where people spin out or get caught up, I might be able to get up there and just stay consistent with these. As long as you don't spin out too bad or wreck, you'll pretty good chance of a top 3.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be the plan here tonight. We'll go out there and have some fun, and we're going to watch the rest of heat race number 3 here.
All right, man. Appreciate it for broadcasting us.
No problem, bud. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Levi, as you guys seen what was going on there, Levi had a little bit of contact, and or not Levi, Max and Lance had contact. Eventually, Max climbed up the dirt mound, got a little squirrely flying through the air. He fell back through. So right now we got Levi in first, Lance in second, Zach in third. We got the man Anthony. He's trying to work his way up. He's up to the 4th spot, working on the back bumper of Zach Clifton. Zach Clifton, pretty fast here tonight. These two might be 2 to 1. Oh, as they get into Lance, Clifton just pushes Flip Patrol out the way as Flip Patrol Lance is all sideways, and Anthony's going to sneak through up to the 2nd spot. Nope, Lance fights back on the inside. Lance on the inside fights back under both of them, and they end up back pretty much where they were. Oh no, Anthony's going to get the 4th spot. Oh, Lance gets squirrely. Anthony on his roof. We got a turtle. Lance is upside down as Bill Sleep takes the 3rd spot. Levi dominating this run, 6 seconds ahead.
I'm sorry.
Zach in second, Bill Sleep in third. Wow, wild one here. Wild one here tonight. Oh, Bill gets squirrely, get it straightened up. Anthony's still out there. Is he going to catch? Oh, he catches Lance. He catches Bill. He gets around Bill. Bill's going to have to dig in on him. Can he catch him? As we got 2 laps to go, and Levi's commanding this one. Zach Clifton really isn't catching him much, as he's still 6 seconds behind. Levi up in the 1st spot, looking to win heat race number 3. Levi gonna get the white flag this time by. 1 more lap to go, just has to keep it clean. Zach Clifton bouncing around in second. Anthony trying to dig in on third. He's going to put a lap on Max. Bill Sleep in that 4th position. Lance in 5th. Or Max in 5th. Lance in 6th. Max struggling to get a handle on this one. Bill Sleep. Anthony. We're going to go back to Levi's. Levi's going to cross the line. You got one more turn. Nice run for Levi as he's going to hit that last jump and take the checkered flag. Levi takes heat race number 3. Zach Clifton, 2nd place. Anthony going to take it home 3rd. Bill Sleep in 4th. Max and Max. Yeah, I had to shut it off. I shut it off. I thought I had shut it off already. We're going to check. I could have swore I shut it off. I just must have not hit it all the way. So long. Oh my God, these guys are killing me. All right, we're going to have a heat race here tonight. Or LCQ here tonight, I think, after this one. Let's go over here and let's talk to Levi about his win here in this 3rd heat race. That was a good run for him. Levi all by himself, not wanting to deal with anybody, but we're going to go ahead and bug him anyway. Levi, James in the booth, get a copy?
Nope.
Levi, James in the booth, get a copy?
Yep.
Man, that was a good run. Were you expecting to win your heat race here tonight?
Yeah. I was in the last heat, so most of the time I mean slowest drivers, and I'm able to handle it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you had at least one of the fast ones in there, and then Zach, who gave you the setup last night. So, I mean, you definitely, I don't know what Max is doing. You definitely had a good one here tonight. Good run. You feel like you got a chance in this feature for a top 3?
I definitely have a chance.
Well,
And if I don't get it, I wrecked.
We'll go out there and get them. You got 21 laps to tackle here, and remember, you get a halfway break to take a breather. You're probably going to need it as Max is flying through there.
Here, I'll take the jump right now.
All right.
Thanks for the good luck.
Yeah, later, but
I'll take that to the win.
all right, buddy. Have a good one.
You too. No.
You ran out of time.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to the main event. We are going to the main event here tonight. Let's go ahead and hide all that garbage. Pull us up. On the pole, we got Tyler Carter starting 1st, Zach Clifton in 2nd, Gary Green in 3rd, Jared Powers in 4th, Jesse in 5th, Anthony in 6th, James Donahue, that's other James, starting 7th, and Nick Nowak starting 8th, Bill Sleep starting 9th, Joseph Brooks in 10th. We got James Braswell starting 11th and Levi starting... Oh, we got the inverts. Oh, man. Levi's got to start towards the back of the pack. That's going to be a wild one. We got Maniac starting 13th, Logan starting 14th, Lance starting 15th, David starting 16th, Tom starting 17th, Max starting 18th, and Matthew starting 19th. I don't think he's gridding up, but it looks like we got, oh, he is. Matthew and the 888 did grid up, so we got 18 of the 20 drivers gridded up here tonight, guys. I don't even know what to expect. This is going to be wild. Oh, fasten those seatbelts, guys. I have no clue what we're going to get out of this one as Zach Clifton is going to be starting on the pole. Or Tyler's going to be starting on the pole. Zach on the outside pole. As Anthony must have shuffled up. What did he do? Shuffle up the... I don't know how Levi ended up 10th, but hey, don't matter. Still going to be a good one here. This first jump's going to be interesting as the green flag is out. These guys are going to be coming through here. Oh, the 217 of Anthony got into the wall. Tyler pulling away. Who got through? It looks like David is the loser in that one. Go back up to Tyler. We need to go to the blimp mode and see all these cars out here. This is going to be wild as Zach and the 461 off the track. The 11 off the track. Oh, they're going to have to play dodge them here as Levi sneaks through. Levi up to the 7th position. This is a big old game of dodgeball as he's got Nowak right ahead of him. Levi sweeps up in front of Nowak. He's going to take the 6th spot. Back. Oh, Nowak fought back underneath the 920 of Gary Green. Gets faced the wrong way. Nowak gets back around Levi. We got a big old cluster here. This is wild. Tyler in the lead. James Donahue trying to chase him down. Gets a little squirrely there. Oh, the Nowak gets turned around by Gary Green. As I got kids jumping in the background. Levi up to the 6th position. These guys are battling it out. They're all pretty close. Everyone in this group has a chance. Tyler is leading this pack, but oh, Donahue gets into the 40. They bunch up behind. Oh, Levi gets nosed in. It's about who gets turned around first. Levi gets passed by the Maniac, but he's going to go back to work. I got to imagine these guys are laughing it up right about now. As Tyler in the lead, Jared Powers in 2nd, Gary Green in 3rd. James Donahue, I forgot the ticker, guys. I am slacking here today. Donahue in 4th. Logan up to the 5th position. Levi in 6th. The Maniac in 7th. Oh, we got a battle here as Matthew gets off the track. Nowak up to the 9th position. I see Tom back there as we got a couple of them nursing. Oh, we got the 5 spinning like a top. Joseph. Oh, Anthony goes flipping. Anthony dies. Big wreck by. Oh, he lands on his wheels. No damage in this one, guys. If you land on your wheels, you're okay. As Tyler's coming up on lap traffic. Tyler coming up on the 461. I'm confused. Is the ticker wrong? Oh, Zach. That's Zach. Zach's going another lap down. Zach must have gotten flipped. All right, I had to catch myself for a minute. So Tyler's trying to get around Zach. Put him another lap down. Gary Green up to the 2nd spot. James Donahue in 4th. And Levi up to the 4th position. Nick Nowak, he's in 5th. And Logan in 6th. Matthew Maniac in the 7th position. And MK in the 88 and 8. Jared Powers all the way back to 9th as he won our first heat race. And Tom's made it up to the 10th position. Then we got Flip Patrol in 11th. Max Wong in 12th. James in 13th. Anthony all the way back to 14th. And Bill Sleep in 15th. That's all our lead lap cars right now. As the 20 gets around Zach. Oh, Levi. What happened to Levi? Levi got caught up. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to him. And this has gotten pretty wild. Oh, he tumbles it all by himself. Levi kicking himself right now. But remember, he gets catch back up. Oh, I saw somebody else having issues. I don't know who it was. Might have been Max. I don't know who it was, but somebody was flopping around on their sides. Gary Green trying to dig in on the leader. I guess you don't have to push it too hard, knowing that you're going to get that time back here in about 5 more laps. Oh, Donahue off the track. That's going to give Nowak that position as Donahue's back up. Logan, he's going to move his way to a top 5, almost to the 4th position. Jared Powers back up to 6th. 88 got around the Maniac. As Levi's on his heels. Levi back to 9th. Can he work his way up through the field? This is crazy. Levi's doing a good job. He just got caught up a little bit. But this race is absolutely nuts. Oh, Maniac gets into Levi. Levi straightens it out. Tom's on his heels now. Back up towards the front. Gary Green catching our leader. Nick Nowak way behind. 10 seconds. 10.5 seconds behind our leader. James Donahue right on his heels as Logan seems to be picking this one up. Logan up to the 5th spot, working on 4th, just staying out of trouble. The 48 of Jared Powers in 6th. Oh, the 888 had issues. The Maniac's now on his heels as Levi's on the Maniac's heels. Levi trying to catch up. Oh, the Maniac bounces wrong. Levi gets around him. Levi scoots around Cowboy Corner. Can he get to the 888? He's got to grab some spots. You don't want to start this far back. Oh, Clifton. Clifton having more issues at the back of the pack. Bill Sleep now a lap down. Clifton having a hard night tonight. Wow, I'm going to lose my voice after this one. Tyler in the lead. Gary Green closing in less than 2 seconds. Can he catch him before the break? Oh, we got one that was turned around. Who was that? Oh, it was Bill Sleep. Bill Sleep can't get it going. Oh, he gets it going. He was stuck down there on the inside wall for a minute. As Tyler is 2 seconds ahead of Gary Green. Gary Green definitely closing that gap as these guys are bouncing around all over. Nowak in that third position. Donahue in fourth. Jared Powers in fifth. Logan in sixth. The Maniac in seventh. Oh, Levi. Levi died. Levi had more issues as he's in the pits. The Maniac, he's currently in seventh. Tough one for him. Max is in 13th, still alive here. Remember, these guys, if they're one lap down, they get one lap back under the break. As we're about to get that halfway break now, as it's 11 laps to go. Gary Green. Oh, the halfway break is now as these guys are checking up. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to oh, he just bounced wrong, gets turned the wrong way. Does somebody clobber him? Oh, smoked. He pulled down and got clobbered, turtled. He had to tell. Good news for him is that they definitely had this break. So Tyler is going to be our leader when we go green as these guys are getting laps back. Let's go in and talk to Logan. Logan, this is James from the booth. Got a copy?
I got a copy.
Hold on.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you now. My headset, because I didn't use it, got quiet. Man, you're having a decent run here. You're inside the top 5. What do you think your chances are when you guys go back green here?
I think I got a pretty good chance if I just keep it on 4 wheels. That's what my goal has been so far. So, trying to stay out of trouble.
Now, I know you run dirt all the time. How is this? Is it fun? Is it hard? Tell me what you think about it.
It's definitely challenging. I'm not used to sending it about, I don't know, 10 or so feet off, up in the air. And it just lands and it slams hard. It's fun. Something different to do.
It looks like a freaking blast, but go out there, get yourself a podium finish here tonight, and maybe I'll talk to you at the end of this one.
Alrighty.
We've seen him gradually getting better as the race goes on. Levi is back out there. He's back on the lead lap. Let's see if Levi can dig his way up through the field, as he'll be starting 14th on the field, which isn't much different than where he started earlier. Waiting on cars to get caught up as this is their halfway break. Let's go through the field. We got Tyler in first, Gary Green in second, Nick Nowak in third, Jared Powers in fourth, Logan, who we just talked to, in fifth, James Donahue in sixth, and the Maniac in that number 12 sitting in seventh. We got, I don't know how to say, Matthew Koenig, I probably butchered that, sitting in 8th. James Braswell sitting in 9th. We got Tom in that Kellogg's number 13 sitting in 10th, and Anthony in that 11th position. Max Wong in 12th. We got Flip Patrol Lance in 13th. Levi sitting there in the 14th position. David in 15th. Zach Clifton in 16th. Joseph Brooks in 17th. Bill Sleep sitting in the 18th position. And Jesse sitting in 19th in that number 11. As these guys are getting ready to go green flag racing again, patiently waiting as they're going to have, what, about 9-10 laps to go when they take the green flag for the second half of this one, guys. Don't go anywhere. This first half has been absolutely epic. Epic, epic, epic. Look, guys, share this, thumbs up it, whatever you got to do. This is a freaking awesome race. You won't see this anywhere else. I've never seen it. We're gonna start these guys in blimp mode. I'm gonna pull the ticker down. Let's see these guys in full screen. Let's go about, I don't know, try and get as many cars on the clip as we can as they're about to go green flag racing. I'm sitting about 8th, so maybe I can get them all in this picture. We're gonna find out here pretty quick. Let's go, Tyler. Green flag is out as these guys take off. Anthony coming up through the field, gets the back of another car. Going to go back up to the front as Tyler's driving away. Gary Green on his heels. Gary was faster before the break. Right behind him, we got Nick Nowak and Jared Powers battling it out as Logan sitting comfortably in 5th without any real heat. James Donahue bouncing behind him. The Maniac in the number 12 right behind him. Anthony tearing through the field up to the 8th position. He's going to take that from 7th position from the Maniac. Levi has worked his way up. Levi up to the 11th position as he's going to wheel it. Good run up through the field by Levi as Tyler has heat. He's got Gary Green on his heels. Why? I thought you were going to run it, Hunter. Tyler up in the front, pulling away from Gary Green. We're going to pull the ticker up now. Gary Green in 2nd. Powers up to 3rd. Powers fell back on that first little stint, but now he's sitting there solidly in 3rd as Gary Green throws it in. I'll tell you what, you don't want to throw it in a modified like that. He definitely killed his momentum there, as it shows on the timing. Gary Green slides it in through the right hander here. Definitely a better turn than the last one. I get it, bud. Nowak, he's sitting in. Oh, the 20. The 20 gets all messed up. Oh, more contact. 20 pushed off the track. That puts Nowak to the lead. Gary Green on his heels. Oh, the 48 gets into Logan. Logan in 3rd. Logan battling out in the 98 as these guys are beating doors. Logan hard on the gas, out the turn. Coming into the final turn, just 6 laps to go. Logan takes that 3rd spot. Levi gaining up to the 8th spot. Can he get some more positions? As him and Donahue. Oh, Nowak gets all squirrely. Green into him. Eats the powdered donut, flipping down the straightaway. Oh, man, tough luck for Nowak as Gary Green to the point. Jared Powers behind him, Logan in tow. Anthony next to Logan, side by side, 6 laps to go. Logan pulls back into the 3rd position as Anthony's got a battle. These guys are all together as James Braswell almost gets into the back of Anthony. Coming around to 5 laps to go. Oh, James Braswell takes the spot. Oh, pushes. Anthony crosses him over, takes it back. The top 3 driving away a little bit here, but not too much. Logan on the heels, trying to dig in on the 48. Gary Green not able to pull away, only 0.2 of a second ahead. Gary Green in the lead. Jared Powers in 3rd. Jared Powers in 2nd. Logan in 3rd. Anthony in 4th as he's got heat from James Braswell. Levi up to the 7th position. Can he catch the number 20 next? Gary Green dealing with lap traffic as they get around Lance Flip Patrol. Oh, it looked like Logan's got company under him. Oh, Logan gets away. Logan up underneath Powers. Can he take the 2nd spot? Not there yet. 4 laps to go. Gary Green in the lead. Jared Powers in second. Can Jared reel him in? 1 second back. 4 laps to go. Will lap traffic play a role here? As they're coming up, I think, on Bill's Sleep. Bill's Sleep, is it? Maybe not. Yeah, I think it's Bill. Yep, they're coming up on Bill's Sleep. Jared Powers trying to reel him in. James Brass. Oh, Logan. Logan had issues. He drops back to 7th. Gary Green. Oh, man. That's tough luck for Logan. Gary Green in first. Jared Powers in second. James Braswell in third. As Anthony's digging up underneath them. 3 laps to go. Tyler in fifth. And look at Levi coming. Levi coming on that. Well, let's see. He's 8 seconds back from the leader, but he's definitely closing in on 5th place. Gary Green solidly in the lead. 1 second ahead of Jared Powers. 2 laps to go. Anthony in third. James working his heels. This battle between these two has been absolutely amazing. As James trying to get around him. These two could very easily take each other out. Move somebody else up into the top 3. Anthony on the outside. James on the inside. Anthony gets the edge. Down into Cowboy Corner. These guys are getting ready to take the white flag as it looks like Jared is closing. Anthony with the run out of Cowboy Corner. Off into the grass. That hurts us. Oh, Anthony. Save it. As James gets... Oh, lap traffic plays a role, but Anthony gets into the wall. Side by side. Still for this 3rd position. Oh, more contact. Tom's getting run over. Where do I go, Tom is saying at this point. Jared is closing in on the leader, but it's only 1 lap to go. Is there enough time? Who's going to win this battle for 3rd? Anthony has it. James has been fighting hard for it. They're going through the last corners. Through Cowboy Corner. 1 right-hander. Will Jared send it in there? Anthony clearly in 3rd at this point. Gary Green. Oh, he did send it. Gary Green in first. Wins it. Jared in 2nd. Anthony in 3rd. Tyler gets the 4th. James on his roof is going to lose that spot to Levi. Levi's going to grab the 4th position here. I think. No, that was after. Okay, I was wrong. But wow, what a race here, guys. Wow. Logan brings it home 6th. I know he wanted better. Tough run for Logan. Alrighty. Little buddy's in mine. Alright, we're gonna go to AMX first. We're gonna grab We're going to go ahead and grab our 3rd place driver. Anthony James in the booth. Get a copy?
Sure do, sir.
Oh, hold on. Try it now.
Copy.
All right, man. I'm losing my voice here. That was a wild one. You somehow raced your way through the field after that halfway point and get yourself a top 3 finish. How's it feel here tonight?
It feels great, actually. After having a little incident with Lance right off the bat, other than that, it was tough trying to dip, dive, and dodge, and the 5Ds of dodgeball of trying to get all the way up to 3rd place, and I was insane. I may have had to use the door a couple of times to get some of the lappers out of the way. Other than that, it was pretty somewhat clean.
Well, you and James had an epic battle for 3rd for I don't know how many laps, and that was absolutely crazy. Logan got caught up and pushed out of it, but he had a good run up there with you guys for a while in that 98.
Yeah, we were just kind of hanging out. I was just trying to kind of following them and trying to hope to God that one of them would mess up and take each other out, and thankfully that happened, and I was able to kind of sneak away, and next thing I know, I seen James there, and holy crap, that was a battle for the last lap.
Yeah, that was a great battle, and Jared definitely gave it the Hail Mary at the end against Gary Green. But man, good run. Anybody you want to thank? And why don't you tell our viewers about your series that you run every Thursday night?
Yeah, I was. I'd like to thank you for obviously for broadcasting this. I'd like to thank AMX iRacing, MDiTV for putting this on. Also, I'm proud of the guys. AMX 123 finish. And I'd like to thank Just Because Just a Trim Lawn Service. Got to get that sponsor in because he's coming back for next season. VJM Racing also coming back for next season. Also, AMX iRacing does dirt street stocks and Pro 2 lights for our league. And we run the dirt street stocks on the off-road tracks. We do not run them on the circle tracks. We run them on the off-road tracks like you just watched tonight. If you're interested, look up AMX iRacing on Facebook and join the Discord, or message the Facebook page, and one of us will shoot you the Discord link. Join the Discord and get in with us, and we'll start running some practice races, recruitment races here pretty soon. And trust me, they're a lot of fun. Ask James. He had a blast broadcasting our last 2 races of the season, and everybody that races them thinks everyone has said that they're a lot more fun than they anticipated.
Yeah, that was an absolute blast to watch, and man, I can't wait till the next one. I'm going to jump over to my Discord because that's where Powers is, and I'm going to interview him and come back and see Green.
All right.
All right, let's interview our second place driver, Jared Powers. James in the booth, get a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on, James?
Man, what a run there! I'll tell you what. You had a battle. You fell back. You fell back early in the race in that first green flag stint, and you had to work your way back up to get a second place and have a hard fought battle with Logan. Man, how's it feel to come away with second?
It feels pretty good, man. You know, I think I looked down at the ticker at one point and I was down at 9th, and didn't think I was gonna make it this far back up, but luckily, you know, some stuff happened. Ended up making my way back up there and taking on P2.
So, have you done the 358s here before?
So originally, me and my buddy Jesse Sugden, also in the race, we were thinking that this was going to be Crandon long tonight instead of Crandon short. So we were practicing for a few hours last night on Crandon long, and then hopped in the room tonight and found out that it was short. So a little unexpected, but hey, it's all fine. Still ended up with P2.
Yeah, awesome run here tonight, and man, I hope to see you in another one. You want to go ahead, give some thank yous and some shout outs?
Yeah, I want to thank David Sakalinski for getting me started in the AMX races. Also, all the guys he's brought with, Jesse Sugden, Matt Koenig, a bunch of the guys, you know. Got to thank my sponsors, Airport Raceway in Garden City, Kansas, Powers Custom Cups, and thank you, James, for broadcasting this. Appreciate it.
I'll tell you what, it was a blast. I would have loved to have been out there, but this was just too cool of an opportunity not to broadcast. So thanks for putting on a hell of a show for us tonight, because it was worth the broadcast.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem, bud. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
So that was our second place driver with a good run here tonight. Now we need to go interview our winner with no practice. Gary Green. James in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Man, you had to feel a little green coming in here without any practice.
Oh man, it was crazy. So like, I found out about the race. I just bought this car about 24 hours ago, and coming into the race, I did like 2 or 3 laps last night. Got into the session with like 3 minutes left. Got like 2 or 3 more laps in, and I was like, man, this is probably not going to go real great.
It looked like it took a minute. I mean, you did good in your heat race, but the feature looked like a little bit more of a struggle. A lot more cars and a lot more maybe skill. This heat race, it took you a while to get up there. Were you a little nervous?
Yeah, I made a couple mistakes early, and it was just so much happening on that track. I mean, there's people, I'm getting passed by people, I'm passing other people, and I really had no idea where the heck I even was in the pack. And then my crew chief came over when I crossed the finish line one lap, and I was like, "Oh, you're in second place," and I was like, "Well, wasn't expecting that."
Well, I'll tell you what. I know there was a couple fast chargers that caught some bad breaks. I know Logan and Levi. Jared was closing on you at the end there. Did any of those guys make you real nervous? And Anthony, yeah, you can't forget Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and even Nick, I mean, he caught up to me, and he got by me, and then he got crossed up a little bit, and I bumped him, and he ended up flipping over the tires. But then at that point, I got out front after that, and Jared was closing the gap, and I was kind of keeping an eye on my relative time, and we were hovering in between like a half a second to a second. So I felt like I was holding pace pretty good, because I mean, during Jared's heat race, I mean, he was just doing rails. So when I saw, you know, our interval time, or relative time, not really changing too much. I was feeling kind of good. Kind of got my confidence up a little bit. Just started hitting my lines.
Well, man, you put on a heck of a show here today. Took the victory. I know there's people you got to thank out there.
Oh yeah, I want to thank Unkind Esports, Rycon Fabricating, J&R Sheds, and I'd like to thank my wife for letting me come down here and keep on racing. Thank you guys for doing the broadcast. Thanks to AMX iRacing for putting the race up.
Yeah, it was definitely one heck of a show to watch. It was a blast for me. So, thanks for putting on a heck of a show, and I can't wait to do another one of these, and I can't wait till next season for you guys.
Oh man, I cannot wait for next season. Really looking forward to it. And hopefully we'll be able to run these cars a little bit more. We were just talking about it. I kind of enjoyed running this a little bit more than the street stock.
I think I said something to Zach yesterday. I said you guys ought to do a series where you do like 8 weeks and do a different car every week. Do it all at Crandon or something. Just call it Crazy Crandon or something.
Yeah, it'd definitely be cool to do something like that.
And just because seeing these is something you never expected, and they did well, really.
Yeah, like I had no idea what to expect. Like I'd never even driven this car on an oval track, and they sent over the setup for me, and I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. So here I am.
Well, good win here tonight, and I'm sure I'll be interviewing you for many more.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
You too. Good run here tonight, as yes, the Maniac did a good solid job here tonight. You got to tell me how the VR was at the end of this one, but guys, we're going to go ahead and close out for the night after we do the results. So let me go ahead and pull up tonight's results, if it'll pull it up. No, I got to go over here like I always do. Hold on. Well, let's go ahead and pull up tonight's results. Give everybody a shout because they all deserve it. Those guys worked hard tonight. Gary Green for the win. Jared Powers in second. Anthony with a strong third place finish. Tyler Carter in fourth. Levi, look at Levi, back to the fifth position. Logan in sixth. The Maniac finishes seventh. James Braswell in that eighth position. James Donahue in ninth. That's other James. David in 10th. Tom in 11th. Matthew Koenig, I think, in the 888, finishing 12th. Joseph Brooks, 13th. Lance in Flip Patrol in 14th. Nick Nowak, tough night for him because he led a lot. He was up front a lot of this one, finishing 15th. Bill Sleep in 16th. Max Wong in 17th. Zach Clift, another one, having a tough night, finishing 18th. And Jesse, he's going to round out the field in the 19th position. But, man, these guys, I don't care where you finish. You guys fought hard, put on a heck of a show. And y'all did a good job in my books. But, as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.